Hello guys, so today we are here to solve the LeetCode daily challenge problem core schedule 4. This problem is one problem in the series of core schedule which is there in this LeetCode platform, and this is a very famous problem. So let's try to see that how we can solve this problem. So in this we are given a num courses. Num courses is an integer, okay? And this num courses is actually, is the number of courses, and 0 to num courses minus 1 is the index of the course also. So 0 to num courses minus 1 is the actual course also. So it is showing that this course is labeled from 0 to num courses minus 1. Okay. And then there is this array prerequisites. So the ith component of this array is basically itself an array of two elements, which is ai and bi. So the first element is the course that you must take first before taking the second course which is there in this prerequisite array. So basically first element of the array is the prerequisite, and the second element of the array is the actual course that to take that second course you need to take the first course. So this prerequisite array is giving information about. And then after all this we have this queries. So this queries is asking, the jth queries is also a two component array. It is asking where the uh, first first value which could be between 0 to num courses minus 1, whether this course is a prerequisite for the second component. So if this is the thing, then it will be very easy for us to you know if you are able to figure out, then it will be very easy to answer all these queries. So to solve this, what we will do, so to solve this, see, first of all, this num courses is there. Let's use this variable and is equal to num courses. So it is sort name, okay. And then we want, so this num courses is there. So let's and we have to answer the queries. So the best way to answer this query will be to create one is reachable array is reachable array, and this will be a boolean matrix, and each side will be n plus n, okay. And after this, so this is reachable, okay. And now what we need to do, that we need to figure out, you know we also need to be able to cast this, that for after taking a particular course, what other courses we can go ahead and take. So I mean to say, if we have a linked list where each node of the linked list will be having one associated list with that, and that will be telling us, like, if you have taken this course A, then you can take all these courses associated with this. So that something like a prerequisite kind of thing we want to create. So we can create it using this list of integer. So list of integer will be a list. At each index of that list, there will be one list associated with that, and let's call it as prereq, and it will be a new array list, okay. It will be a new array list. And then after this, what we will do, we want it to be populated. So to populate it, what we will do, that we will use this, because there are n courses, num courses minus 1 total from 0 to num courses minus 1. So we are using this loop to populate this, so that with each course, if there is any information in this prerequisite array, then we will be able to populate it, So now once we have this array in the position, then we will go through the components of this prerequisite array, prerequisites array. Okay, and then what we will do that we will prereq dot get, so we will be getting the first, so because this particular edge, the first component of this particular edge is the prerequisite course that we must take in order to take the course at the mentioned in the edge, as the second component of this edge. So this, for this, at the index of edge 0 we want to add the edge 1. Okay, like this. And after this, after having done this, what we need to do, that we want to we want to go through the each courses. Okay, int I is equal to 0, I less than n. Okay, and then what we can do, that we can create one int array visited, a boolean array visited. You want to have a boolean array visited. New boolean array, and this will be n, and after this we will be passing this DFS prereq I is the start, I is the current, visited will pass, and then we'll pass this, let's call it as is visited. Okay, and then is reachable. Like this. So once we have done this, what is next that is required to be done here, that once this DFS is populating, so we will take now the query. So for int array query queries. Okay, and now what we will do, if is reachable query of 0, query of 1. So from query of 0, if you are able to reach query of 1, then what we will do, that we will, so let's first create one boolean array, queries dot length. Okay, and then let's create a list of boolean. Result is equal to new array list m, and then result dot add true, else result dot add false, and then we'll return the result. Okay, so now what is remaining is that we should complete this DFS. So that is rather easy. Actually it's easy. So we'll just, because we are not returning anything, we are not saving any value here, so the return type is void, and then DFS list of integer, graph, let's call it as graph, and then int start, int current, and then boolean array is visited, boolean array is visited, boolean matrix is reachable. Okay, now what we will do that we will take is visited. So we will mark the current as visited first of all, and then is reachable from start to current also as true. And then what we'll do, we will get all the adjacent, all the courses which are directly linked with the prerequisite course. So let's call it as int int course from graph dot get of current. So current is the prerequisite for some courses, and those courses for which it is prerequisite is stored in the graph dot graphs ith index. So to get that ith list at the ith index, we are using this graph dot get, and that is on that we are traversing using this for each loop. And in this, what we will be doing, just will be checking if it is not visited. If not is visited of the course, then what we'll do, we'll initialize the DFS again. And to initialize the DFS again, what we'll do, this graph start course is visited is reachable. Okay, and that's it. Nothing else needs to be done here. Okay, because this is what DFS does. So after doing this, we will just run this and see how the output, how it is behaving with the output. So let's prereq. Perfect. Perfect. So I hope you liked this solution. If there is any doubt, any any queries, please post it in the comments, and happily I would try to answer those. With this, thanking you. Thanks a lot. Happy coding.